Well, guys, repairs and reviews here. Just made a pretty good purchase, a good investment for our house. Hurricane Matthew was just about to hit us pretty hard, and these things were impossible to find a couple weeks ago. Luckily, we were not hit as projected, but it got me thinking, what if? Because we live in the country, we're on a well, we won't have water, anything like that with if the power goes out. So I started researching generators. This is what I came about. Finally got it in stock at my local Harbor Freight, and I had a coupon. It took it from like $600 down to $529, and then I used the 20% off coupon for the wheel kit, and you need the wheel kit. This thing weighs over 200 pounds. It is massive. So massive that I had to use a hand truck to unload it off my trailer, and I knew that I was going to need a hand truck. That's why I took my trailer. And I'm the only one there to unload and unload at home. So this is what I did here. I cut it out of the box and slid it out. And here we are. I have not run it yet. I have not. I plan on doing the break-in period tomorrow. I have prepped everything. I have installed the wheel kit. Got the wheels there. Got the little rubbers on the bottom. And this is pretty nice. It actually comes out and is able to lock. And it actually locks just like this, so it doesn't actually like hit your generator in transport or whatever. I actually had a electrician come out and wire my house to accommodate, I believe it's this one, the 4-prong, no, that's the 3-prong, the 30 amp 4-prong on the side of my house, and that's back feeding into my panel. I installed the generator panel interlock kit to make everything safe and legal, so it doesn't backfeed into the power lines and all that good stuff. A couple things that I've done here, and this is just my preference, but majority of the time it's going to be above 32 degrees. And they say, the manual says above 32 degrees, use 1030. If it's below, use 530. I opted with full synthetic. I just finished filling it up, double checked it, everything. Opted for full synthetic in case it's, real hot outside, humid. It's going to have a little extra protection against heat, since this is an air-cooled engine. Another thing that I did, and these engines are Honda clones, so right off the bat I installed an Ngk Spark Plug. This is the one that came in it, just some Chinese spark plug. I mean, there might not really be anything wrong with this plug, but I had this on hand. I do a lot of work on Hondas, and I know Hondas love NGKs. It's that's recommended. It's what normally it comes with factory. So I'm just putting that back in there. I'm getting rid of the Chinese plug. And a couple other things here. I have not put any gas in it. I need to go and get some fresh gas. And I've actually contemplated, I don't live too far from a private airport. I can get aviation fuel, which is ethanol free, and I think it's like 97 octane, 96 octane, ethanol free, perfect for stuff that's not going to run all the time, for storage. It's not going to gum up, mess up the carburetor, hopefully. So that's option one, but that option can get expensive because aviation fuel is obviously a lot more expensive. It's probably over $5 a gallon, I'm willing to bet. I haven't bought any. I'm just going off what people have told me. It's around $5 a gallon around here. So, that's diesel. Option 2, and I'm going to go pick some of this up, and, you know, working on this stuff, actually there's a generator right there that Diesel's sniffing out that has the carburetor gummed up. It's one of my customers. I'm going to take care of that for him. Same thing over there with that edger. Carburetor gummed up. I mean, it's going to happen. For stuff that you don't use so often, you know, lawnmower, a riding lawnmower especially, it's not really needed, but stuff like this that's going to sit more than it's being used, you might want to take the extra step and either, you know, invest in the aviation fuel with no ethanol, or I think I'm going to go and purchase some Startron. I've been reading the reviews on that. Startron Star Bright fuel treatment, and it's got excellent reviews. It's supposed to be some of the best stuff on the market, and I think that's the route I'm going to go, because I work on this stuff. You know, I know what happens when it sits. So every now and then, and I'm out here pretty often, and it's probably going to live in here, probably over in that corner somewhere when I make a space for it, but, you know, I'm out here often, and I know to pull it out and start it and let it run so that it will, you know, burn what's in the carburetor and pull some fresh from the tank. So it's not going to sit forever like majority of people shove them in their sheds and forget about them. You know, I know that I need to start this thing. I know that I need to do a little bit of preventative maintenance as far as running it, keeping everything fresh, unless I purchase the aviation fuel. But even then, so I would probably still do the same thing. So just a little extra protection. I'll come out every couple weeks and go ahead and start that. Just give you a little look at the Ngk Spark Plug. Probably not going to be able to really see it, but went ahead and threw that in there. This valve cover is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. This is actually the first time I've seen this generator in person. I've been seeing a lot of videos and doing a lot of research on them, and they seem to have excellent reviews. Another thing I was planning on doing, but really can't, because the filters and everything that I have are a lot bigger than this. And you can see there, I mean, it's 230 pounds. Get the wheel kit. You need the wheel kit, unless you're the Hulk. But, you know, if you like pulling your back out, you know, an extra 20 or 30 bucks is well worth the investment. Well, this is a Sediment Bowl, and that's right there. It's a fuel sediment bowl, and you can take it, and it will catch any trash or debris, hopefully, just gravity. It will catch it and keep it in that little bowl, and you can empty it. See, I wanted to put an actual filter in here, but if you notice, the size of the fuel line is really, really small. So, and there's not a whole lot of room up in here to actually install a filter. So, you know, I'm going to always make sure it's all fresh gas. I clean my tanks out, my fuel cans fairly often. But I wish there was an extra, you know, as a precaution, room for a fuel filter, or that they put an actual fuel filter in there. Now, I did notice this. This is cool. It does have a screen to catch any, I guess, major debris, but I don't know if that would do it all. But like I said, I just opened it and put it together tonight. Got the oil filled. I don't have any gas. I want to go get some fresh gas and get that Startron that I was talking about and see what that'll do, and hopefully do the break-in period tomorrow. I don't plan on purchasing a battery. There's a spot here that you can put a battery, but I don't plan on doing that. I pretty much always have my jump pack ready to go, and if I'm too lazy to pull start it, then I can just hook the jump pack to the little cables and turn it over. So, if you have any questions, and after I do the break-in and get to use it and see how much of my house it'll actually run, which minus the heat pump and the AC unit outside, I think this will run my entire house for the most part. Maybe, you know, obviously I wouldn't be running the water heater and the dryer and every light in the house on at the same time, but I would feel comfortable running majority of my house off of this, including well pump, TVs. I mean, the rating is there, and from what I've read, this will do it. So after I get a little bit of use out of it, I will make me an update video, and maybe I'll even make a small video tomorrow listening to how it runs. I mean, it's supposed to be quiet, but a generator of this size, I don't know how quiet it can actually be, but I will, if you have any questions, just shoot me a comment, and I will be happy to answer them for you. My initial thought when I pulled it out of the box and started looking at it, and I'm real picky and meticulous about my stuff, it is actually seems to be built very well, so hopefully this Honda clone engine will be tough and will hold up and last me a good while. But until then, this has been Repairs and Reviews. Thanks for watching.